Okay, hello. This is a brief overlook of a new JK knife, the JK Chef's knife, I think he's calling it. It's actually a pass around I'm doing, but since I've had it, we haven't really cooked anything that's worthy of using a big knife on. And so instead I decided to bring it down here. I was going to make it a sheath because it's just getting passed around in a little cardboard thing. And while that was drying, I thought I'd try and do something else to justify the fact that I'm in this pass around. So here I am. It's hard to measure it. Well, it's not hard to measure it. I got a ruler right there. But because of all the geometry he's got going on in it, there's a lot of ergonomics in the design. It's hard really to know where to measure it from. But flat on like this, as you can see, the blade tilts up. Again, to make cutting just extremely easy, but still. It's about 5 inches from the tip to the edge of the blade. The whole thing's about 10 inches long. So it is a fairly good sized chef's knife. As you can see, the design's much more about using it, like I say, ergonomics, than necessarily aesthetics, although it is pretty, and I really do like this micarta John uses. I don't know if I can catch any of that, but that's black micarta with silver pins. 1/16 inch 01 steel. And the first thing I noticed, it wasn't so long ago that John said he wouldn't stamp 1/16, but as you can see, he's got his maker's mark on there. So I'm happy to see that because I really like his maker's mark being on the knife. I'm not the first person to own it. I don't know if you can see, but there's not own it, but use it. There's a lot of use on there, and I don't know. I know John's knives come sharp, and I know his on 1/16 is extremely sharp, but I actually used it to open a package of bacon. Again, nothing illustrious yet. And I damn near killed myself with it because I wasn't quite expecting. I don't know if this is just John's edge or if it's been sharpened in the pass around. But this is a piece of leather. Should have highlighted that. I work with leather for a little bit as a hobby. I don't have a knife that'll cut it this way. I might buy one just so I can cut my leather a lot easier. It's if the paper does it too. Yeah, it's fairly sharp. Like I said, down there cut my finger off because I wasn't expecting it, and that was just opening a package of bacon. So I've been a little more careful with it since then. It's a really nice knife in the hand. Like I say, it drops below where your fingers cut, so you can actually slice things on a cutting board without having to back up or knock your knuckles against the table, which I like a lot. And again, I love this ergonomic curve he's got in here, so you can choke up on it and put your thumb in there. One thing I would say is with that, you either have to use it a little far back, so you feel like you got a little less control as you're cutting, if you want to stay on the handle. Now I might pull the handle material up a little further, but then again, some of the guys might like that because you do get a fairly good grip on the naked steel, but it's the only thing I've been able to see so far. And again, as far as the shape of it, I'd like the looks of the handle. Again, you've got the curves in there, so it feels good in the hand, but I like the way he's doing the end of the knife here. That's just aesthetics, and I think that's neat. Got a little point back here and point back here that are both rounded. I don't know. Still. So that's a JK Chef's knife. I'm trying to find a good purpose to put to. Hopefully it'll have a sheath by tomorrow that won't look too bad either. So check out his website, check out his forum, and see if you can't see some people actually doing something with it rather than me just playing with it. Alright, thanks very much.